since Berwick beat Rangers nearly 40 years ago. Celtic threatened first, courtesy of Mark Burchell, but then their world caved in. 16 minutes on the clock, and Inverness Caledonian Thistle take a stunning lead with a stunning goal. The free kick triggered it all, but what a glorious header from Barry Wilson. Suddenly all the complaints about the first postponement of this game faded into the heavens, and up there over the moon was the travelling Inverness support. Party on. And yet Celtic applied the brakes to the celebrations within a minute. This was a superbly worked goal, eventually finished by Mark Burchell with a little help of a break off a defender. In any case, it brought a huge collective sigh of relief from within Parkhead. But the truth is, you ain't seen nothing yet. Sure, Celtic had chances. This again was a fine move in which Viduka featured prominently. Indeed, had he gone down, he might have persuaded some referees that he had a penalty claim. He went round the goalkeeper, but this shot was cleared off the line. And in any case, Inverness had their own plans to write another chapter in the tale. After this move, with former Celtic Charlie Christie pulling the strings, it took a great Johnny Gould save to halt a Teesdale header. Slowly but surely, the mood of the Celtic support was changing. And Caledonian Thistle sensed it. With 24 minutes gone, they won a corner on the right. Gould tried to organise his defence. Toke was swung in the corner. Bobby Mann won the header, and Lubomir Moravchuk diverted the ball beyond Gould. It was all beginning to register on the Richter scale. To be fair to Celtic, they stepped up the pace. Perhaps they sensed the headlines which await them tomorrow. First, Mark Burchell nearly produced an equaliser. And then, as Celt stayed patient and played the passing game, Mark Viduka might have produced something. But what a save from Jim Calder. And yet he surpassed even that. Coming up, a fine shot from Stephen Mahey. Somehow the goalkeeper touched it onto the post. Mahey was again involved, but when Berkovic's superb pass put him in, the suggestion from the Inverness players was that the Frenchman had taken a dive. From the corner taken by Blinker, Moravchuk had the chance with his trusty left foot, but the story was becoming a familiar one. It has not been Celtic's week. And Oliver Tebele, freed from a compound in the Ivory Coast, could not produce another get-out-of-jail-free card. Celtic in knots at half-time, and the support suspected there may not be a Houdini act. Little changed after the break. Celtic pushed forward, another chance was created, and Calder, who played as a forward the last time Inverness Caledonian played at Celtic Park, read the script. This time it was Burchell who was denied. Viduka was replaced by Ian Wright at half-time, and Inverness were definitely sensing the pressure. But when they made a break, Celtic were up to the counter-attack. Gould with a long throw. Berkovic sets up Moravchuk, but he misses the target. But then, like all good fairy tales, there was a twist in the tale. Suddenly Caledonian Thistle stepped up a gear, and Celtic were ripped apart by some glorious passing. One team was showboating, and it wasn't the multi-million-pound side from the east end of Glasgow. Celtic were being pulled apart, surrendering the ball like they were playing Europe's elite. This little period of action told its own story, and eventually it led to the final nail in the Celtic Cup. Barry Wilson brought down by Reggie Blinker. And Cali Thistle presented with a chance to blow the pre-match forecast sky high. Paul Sheeran takes a penalty. 3-1, and Inverness Caledonian Thistle are in paradise in more ways than one. For Celtic, it was hell. They continued to huff and puff, but they couldn't blow down the hero of the night, goalkeeper Jim Calder. This result will haunt the Parkhead club for years, but tonight belongs to the Highlands.
Given